Hello students, this is Dr. Henry, your instructor for OAD 125. The purpose of this video is to guide you through the Word Module 1 end of module project number 1. In this particular video, I will be walking you step by step through the assignment. If you haven't already, you will need to access our materials through our Blackboard course. So if you go to Blackboard, log in, go to our course under the SAM assignments area. For this particular class, the assignments should be found under the week 2 area. However, if you're in a different class, it might be somewhere else. However, you can always go to our course SAM link, which might have a different number or name depending on when you're viewing this video, but most of my SAM courses have an area called SAM assignments, and then they're going to have a course link which goes directly to the SAM course. Once you click on that, it'll take you to our SAM course. It should be viewable something like this. There's an activity list area that lists all of our assignments. You sometimes have to choose your section to make sure you can see everything. We're about to do the Word Module 1 end of module project number 1, and it will be labeled as guided. So once you click on that, it should give you this overview, which tells you you have 3 attempts. You can click Start, and then you have 3 things you need to download. You need to download the instruction file, which I have already downloaded. You need to download the start file. Okay, the instruction file tells us what we're going to do. The start file is the actual project where we will be making our edits and changes, which it is a Word document, which I've already downloaded it as well. And then you also need the support file. Some projects have support files and some don't. This one does, and it is a picture actually. So with each of these 2 first ones, the instruction file and the start file, once you click on the link, it should download as a Word document that you can open on your computer. But for the support file, I don't want you to open it. Once it downloads, I actually want you to click the little up arrow menu, and I want you to say show in folder, because this is a picture and we can't work with it if it's open inside of one of your picture applications. We actually need to save it to your computer. So what I normally do is once I click that show in folder, you should be in your downloads folder. And then this is the item we downloaded, and we know that's it because it has the exact same name as what it had in SAM. And so what I like to do is just click, hold it, and drag it to where I want it to go. The quickest way would be to move it to pictures. And I know it's there when I have that little byline under it that says move to pictures. That means it's going to move it to my pictures folder. And now if I go to my pictures folder, I'll see that it's saved. So this is how you need it. You need it saved. If you click on the picture or say open, it's gonna open it, and we can't put it in our document open inside of the Microsoft Photos application. We need it saved to your computer. Now, if I'm going too fast, I want you to stop the video, rewind it, and play it again. I am going to move a little fast because I'm trying to not make the video be too long. So hopefully you can come along with me. All right, so I've already downloaded the instruction file, which is called Associated Regional Hospital. Now, when I first download it, it's going to open in protected view, and it'll be signified by this yellow bar. I can't work with it in this view. I need to enable editing so I can have full access to the document. And the start file does the exact same thing. We can't make changes in protected view, so you will need to click that enable editing option. Okay, now I want to show both of these on my screen at the same time as I walk you through the project. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to minimize everything that was on my desktop. And I'm only going to have open the 2 things that I want you to be able to see during this video, which are the instruction file and our start file. Okay, now I'm going to go to this blank area on my bottom toolbar or status bar, and I'm going to right click with my mouse. Once I right click, I have a menu and I can choose options, and I want to show both of those two windows side by side. And so here they are, but now I kind of want to rearrange them about in a way that I want to show them for this video, where you can see the instruction file and the start file at the same time. So I'm going to move one over. I'm going to kind of collapse one. I'm going to show here. I'm going to expand so we can see all of our options, or most of them, until we get to it. And then I'm going to do the same thing here. Now, if you're following along with me, you don't necessarily need to have both of these shown at the same time. I just kind of want to have both of them showing as I work through this, especially for those of you who may be new to Microsoft Word. So I'm going to inch this over and minimize so that I can see. All right, so now on the left, I have my instruction file, and on the right, I have the start file where we're actually going to be making the edits and changes. The goal of this particular project is to complete a flyer with a picture. So I'm going to scroll down, and the first thing it says I need to do to get started is to open this file. This is the instruction file. Save it. Oh, this is the start file. I'm sorry. Get started. Open this file. It is named. If you look at the top of your screen, and I'm actually going to minimize mine so you can see that this is the name. And okay, it keeps collapsing on me. Another thing is I'm trying not to take up too much time, but looks like it's not going to show my top part here how I want to. Okay. So I'm just trying to get this viewable so that you can see. Okay, so here's my instruction file. Here's my start file. It says I need to open this file. We have it open on the right. It says I now need to save it with this name. And it should already come with your name in it. So I may need to go back because I may not have been in my account. So I'm going to have to download that start file. I've already downloaded it. I'm going to have to open the one that has my name in it. Okay. So here's the one that has my name. I'm going to say enable. Then I'm going to close this one. I'm going to move this one over. I know it's a lot going on my screen, but I'm trying to show you how it should look. Okay, so your document should have come with your name in it already. Now I can save it. So the only thing that should change is the _1 should change to an _2. So here in my start file, I'm going to say File, Save As, Browse, because I need to put it where I want it to be. I'm just going to choose a location, and the file name should be exactly what you see here with an _2 instead of an _1. This is an important step because Sam will not grade your work if you have not made this change. All right, and that's the second bullet point. The third bullet point says you need to complete this project with the support file. We've already saved that. I showed that at the beginning of the video. And it says you need to ensure that your file name is correct, which ours is, and it should also be in the footer. So if you go to the bottom of the page, it should show your first and last name, assuming you downloaded your work from your SAM account. All right, now we're ready to go to the first project step. So it's very important that you do those getting started steps because SAM will not grade your work if you don't. Okay, the first project step says, it gives you background about this assignment. It says you work in the administrative support department of the Associate Regional Hospital, and you're creating a flyer about an upcoming safety workshop. So the first thing it says you'd want to do in step 1 is change the document theme to colors to blue warm. So what I like to do is on the Home tab under Editing, I do like to do the Select and Select All option. And then I'm going to change the document theme. I'm going to go to the Design tab. And it says we're changing the document theme color, so not the document theme. So I'm going to go to Colors, and I need to find Blue Warm. Blue Warm. The document theme colors have changed. Now I'm going to click my Save button. Every time you do a project step, I want you to press Save to lock it in. Number 2 says change the case of the headline paragraph to capitalize each word. Hopefully you saw these things, how to change a case, in the training tutorials. But in order to make sure that we're on the headline, I'm going to turn on my formatting marks. I'm going to go to the Home tab, and in the paragraph group area, there is the formatting button. Now I can see every line, and I know where I'm at on my page. This is my headline. So for the headline, it says we want to change the case of the headline to capitalize each word. I'm going to click 1, 2, 3 to select the entire thing. I'm going to go to my Home tab. I'm going to go to my Change Case button, click the drop down, and I'm going to go to capitalize each word. And I'm going to press Save to lock that step in. The next part of that says change the font size to 36-point font. I'm doing these one at a time. I still have it selected. Now it's 36-point font. I'm going to press Save. Next it says apply the Fill Blue-Gray Accent Color 1 Shadow Text Effect. So this is my text effects button. I'm going to click the drop down, and I need to find the one that says all of that. Blue-Gray Accent Color 1. Okay, blue-gray. It says Fill Blue-Gray Accent Color 1 Shadow. Wow, this one without me even knowing that was the one. So let's click Save. And then it says center the paragraph. The last thing we need to do is click our center button, press Save, lock it in. All of that was just step number 2. Next, we're going to resize the Safety First picture to a width of 6 inches. Then apply the, well, let's do it one at a time. So first thing I need to do is select my picture. Once I select my picture, I have a new Format tab, and I have a Size section. And I have Height is the first one, and Width is the second one. Number 2 says we're changing the width to 6 inches. So I'm going to type 6 and press Enter. It is now 6 inches. I'm pressing Save to lock it in. The next step says we want to apply the simple frame black picture style. I'm going to go to the picture styles area. We don't want to do that. Let me do undo. We want to go to picture styles, and I need the one that says simple. Okay, simple black, simple frame black, simple frame black. Click it, press save. Now we're on to number 4. It says underline the text 3-hour sessions below the Safety First picture. So 3-hour sessions, I'm going to triple click 1, 2, 3. I'm going to say underline. You can use your shortcut menu or the Home tab. Notice that as I moved away, my shortcut menu left, so I have to go to the Home tab, click underline, save. Now I'm on number 5. It says italicize the text safe workplace in the paragraph. The workshops cover for hospital employees, the workshops cover. So safe workplace, I'm going to click and drag. Safe workplace. And it says we need to italicize. Done, press save. Now I'm on number 6. It says bullet the 4 paragraphs of text above the signature line. Now your signature line is going to be your last line on the page, and so the items that are right, the 4 lines that are right before that would be here. So I'm going to click and drag through those, and then I'm going to click my bulleted list, and now they're all a bulleted list, and I'm going to press save to lock it in. All right, we're getting close to the end of the time of this video, unfortunately, so I am going to have to do a part 2 to this particular project. So we left off on number 6 and we'll pick up with number 7. Thanks for watching.